Hello! Today I'm going to be showing you how I have done two different ways of applying bleach on black clothing. It's pretty much the exact same thing, just two different ways of applying the bleach. The first thing I am going to show you are these vertical stripes on this long sleeve I have. And I'm also going to be showing you the more traditional way, kind of doing tie-dye in the swirly pattern on this downward spiral t-shirt. And the back. Also, somebody always asks, my contacts are from Unique So today. Let's begin. First things first, it's time to get into some clothes that are not cute. So for this, you just use regular clothing bleach. I got this at the dollar store for $1.25 like I do with most things. And now I'm just very gently putting the bleach into a spray bottle that I also got from the dollar store, and it's labeled bleach on it so I don't accidentally get it in my eyeballs. I just have my shirt laid out in my bathtub. I'm adjusting the nozzle so it's on laser mode. And I'm just moving my arm up and down, and spraying the bleach gradually to create little tiny lines. One thing that I definitely should note is that you really need to be careful with this on your hands. I know most people could figure that out from their brain, but you really shouldn't keep this on your hands for very long. So if you're clumsy like me, maybe you should wear gloves. I honestly didn't wear any just because I suck, so don't do as I have done. Now I'm just picking up my long sleeve and flipping her right on over. Plop. Okay, that wasn't really a plop, was it? And then I just repeat what I did on the other side all over again. Making sure I'm not bleaching any wrinkles in as well. You know what I'm picturing when I'm waving my arm around like that is, from the live action Scooby-Doo when they go into the haunted house in the beginning and there are those giant scythes that are swinging back and forth to murder them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of because, I don't know, it's way more fun to think about that. And now that all of the bleach is applied where I'd like it, we just wait. How long you wait really depends on a multitude of factors. I'm sure it has to do with whatever dye they use in the shirt, but I don't know. This one it took a really long time. I left the bleach on for about 30 minutes and now I'm just rinsing through all of the shirt with cold water with my hands. I think after you rinse it a couple of times, you could probably just throw it in the washing machine, but I'm not really like that because, I don't know, I have to pay for laundry and I'd rather just wash everything by hand. So I just throw some soap in and wash it in this little tub that I have for salads that I don't use for salads at all. And try your best to make sure there's no more of that orangey yellow runoff color because that's just dye coming out that'll probably get on your skin. And then I'm sure you can use a dryer, but I'm not really a dryer person, so I just stick it outside on my drying rack. And now it's time for my 9-inch nail shirt. I thought the downward spiral would be a good shirt for the swirly because it's spirally. So I'm just pinching the middle and twisting it around, kind of like I'm opening something, but it does get a little bit awkward, so it always takes me a couple of tries. I also tried to actually tie-dye this one, but for some reason, every time I put the elastics over top of it, it would just completely fall apart. So I decided to say, screw it with the elastics, and just give it the old twisty, and hold the shirt together with brain power alone. Honestly, not tying it worked way better than tie-dyeing ever has for me with the elastic bands. And instead of using the spray bottle, I'm actually just using a repurposed eye makeup remover bottle, but you have to make sure that it's very clearly indicated that it's bleach, because then you really will burn your eyeballs out of your head. Also, make sure you're not forgetting the back for this one as well, because it would look very strange. And this is also a really good example of how different shirts and materials and dyes in shirts affect the clothes differently, because this one dyed almost straight away. Look at that. Beautiful. Bellissima. It's also worth noting that you want to really, really saturate the clothing when you're pouring the bleach on. You do not want to be stingy, or else it will not bleach all the way through. But you also don't want to leave it on for way too long, because the bleach will start to burn little tiny holes into your clothes. This is one of my very first 9 Inch Nails shirts ever. I actually got it at Detox for $5. If you're Canadian, you might know what Detox is if you're old. Honestly, I do really, really, really love this shirt, but unfortunately, the armpits are absolutely stained to shit, and it's just not black anymore, so I'm like, I don't wear it, I might as well make it a little bit fancier. And here you can see me putting my drying rack out, and I always keep an eye on it because I don't trust the people outside. They're also very ballsy out there. And here are the results. There's my long sleeve with the stripes. It's a little bit awkward to show on a hanger just because it's kind of huge. But there it is on me. Hey. I honestly like it a lot better. The stripes are kind of subtle, but honestly I think they're impactful, and I think it really adds something. I was getting kind of bored of the way this was like splash tie-dyed. And ma pièce de résistance. Here it is. I think this looks awesome, and I've worn this so many times, even just since filming this video. Yay! It's all downward spirally. You can still kind of see the armpit stains, but it is way harder to notice just because of the pattern. It kind of distracts the eyeball. I hope you learned something today. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe you just wanted to watch me destroy some clothes. I don't know. Sometimes it's satisfying. Why am I doing this? Bye!